Hello folks, how's it going? I hope all is well. Tonight we are back with more Valheim, and I'm joined once again by my dad. Say hello.
Hello.
So, apparently the music was playing twice? So let me check that. So let me click on this. Oh my gosh, it is. OBS just updated, so I don't know what it did. But if we come over here, hopefully it's fine. We click this button. Hang on. So if I do this, and then I click that, so now it's just the desktop audio. Okay, and it's gone? Question mark? But I open this back up and it... Weird. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. So, let me do this then. Let me come over to here. Can I... is there a way, can I turn this off then? Okay, click on this, and then I do... No? There used to be a thing over here where you could delete it, but it's not here. So I've got unhide all, I've got vertical layout, and then advanced audio properties, but I could have sworn there was a way to remove. I don't know. Maybe I was imagining that. Anyway, if I'm over here, do I see? If I hit properties? Nope. No idea. I don't know what it did, but it's weird. Bump it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, another audio check. Speaking with wow, okay, it's a little louder than I thought it was. Wow, that's really loud. Okay, trying that again. So, voices are quiet, but game is loud.
Everything is loud. There we go.
Voices are really quiet. Hey, what have you been doing? What did you do, OBS? So, like that? How does that sound? I feel like that hasn't changed anything. Oh no, it did. Okay. So if we leave it here then... Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Sound good to you? Does the game sound good compared to the voice? I think it sounds okay, but you're...
I think you're balanced. It's just there's a lag. It's normal.
Yeah, there's a little lag.
And I had both headphones in, so I didn't hear what you said live because I was trying to listen to what was coming through the playback.
Good to know. So, I'm thinking... I had another plan for today, but I'm going to change it. I was gonna do Ashland stuff, but we had some things happen off screen that increased the frustration level to a degree that I probably shouldn't be going into the Ashlands right now. So we're gonna find something else, at least for now. Oh. No! Needs an open sky. Okay, so yeah, these need to go. This is why I keep losing them. Even though they're all planted like, I always think I plant them far enough away. But then we actually, you know, get over here and they're being stifled by their neighbors. Still saying needs an open sky. There we go. Oh, I noticed something while I was chopping with the electric axes at one point. And when you do that, there is a chance for you to get a little like arcing situation, like lightning comes off of it and it'll strike something nearby. But only when there's enemies nearby. It won't strike random objects. So sometimes Greylings will walk up to me while I'm using the lightning axes, and I won't even have to like turn to them. I'll just be minding my own business, and the axes will zap them for me. So that was a fun discovery. Which I guess if I'd been using the electric mace I already had, I would have noticed that. But it's been a while since I've dug that out of storage. What about you? You're also open sky. Is there like a change to how the trees interact with each other, or has it always been this way? Maybe it's just that I'm actually noticing it now, but I swear they didn't used to be this finicky. Maybe it is just the first time I've noticed it. No! I was pushing it away. So yes, like I said, I kind of already had something planned. But I don't think we should be doing it right now, so we should do something else. I don't know, wasn't there a list of stuff for me to do? I think it was. You know what? Maybe what we could do today. I really need Grey Dwarf Eyes. For, you know, for portal stuff. Because exploring is great and all, but I'd like to be able to continue making portals while I'm doing it. So perhaps when I'll just go ahead and take care of the grown trees here, so they'll stop interfering with the saplings, and then perhaps we just explore Black Forest, maybe even hang out in the Black Forest at night to get you know, get some eyes. Is there a cart here? There should be at least one. I think it's upstairs. I think I've already shown off progress on this. Yeah, because we're up here now. this then. I already have portal supplies. What was I doing? Obviously exploring somewhere, but...
And trying not to get stuck because, spontaneously despawning your portals.
What?
It had spontaneously despawned a portal, so you had the paranoid, just carry an extra kit going on.
No, it hadn't spontaneously done that. There was one that I thought was active, but wasn't. But I think it was because I had deactivated it and just forgotten I had. I don't think the game spontaneously deactivated it. I know there was a point where I was forgetting to bring portal supplies with me, so I made it a point to grab some.
I don't know.
But I'm gonna put these stones away because we've built up to the max height the stones can be at. So that part of the build is done. We can't do that anymore. Why did I have portal supplies? I mean, obviously I was planning to use them. Where was I going with it? I wonder if... Yeah, I don't even remember what I was doing. What do I have on me? Okay, not enough. I don't know, do I put it away for now or do I hold on to it? Because I know I'm going to be running around at some point. Here's what I'll do. What is up, slappers? How big is the hot tub? The hot tub, I believe the hot tub can house like 4 people. Okay, so no, it's not an extra for the Ashland portal. It's not an extra for the Ashland portal, so who are you? Not for hubris. Rocks. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going to the plains and, like, getting more okay. I know what's going on now. Alright. I know why.
That makes one of us. But that's okay.
Yeah, it was just for harvesting rocks. And I didn't want to leave it in the same place and having to, like, make new portals. So I just made that, and I'm carrying the other part of rocks. So that, all is clear to me now. So that's, yay. I understand. I think I'm going to change it from rocks to something else, though. Because I'm not looking for rocks anymore. I can keep it rocks, it's fine. Just as long as I remember the portal name is rocks. But the mystery, either way, it has been solved. Okay, so what does that mean for me right now? It means that... What does that mean? Wow, that's a lot of crypts over there. Jeez, okay. I know I've got a lot of land masses that I have yet to explore. And I've mentioned a few times I've brought my cousin here before. And it bothers him that I do not have these, like, fully mapped out. It's like, you have some of them just, like, you've marked them, and like, there's still so many gaps in here. It's like, yeah, well, I was busy doing other things. No, do we want to go to the... We can go to the bone mass one, because there's a Yoggoth over here. Yeah, you know what? Go to, like, bone mass approach, and we'll explore from there. Try to make it to that other Yoggoth. I believe. Yeah, we got Yoggoth here. Mount Port, well. Island, Circle 2, Mode, Scenic, Far Side. Bone mass approach. You know what? We'll set this stuff here, and I will handle the extra from there. Do I have more locks? Nope. No more locks. Well, we'll be... Pretty soon we'll be going into the plains, so I will be finding more of that. I guess in the meantime I need to grab a replacement. Like, you know, maybe this? Yeah, I won't do that till everything is moved out though. Resin over here. There's so much. How many hours do you have in this game? I actually just checked. I have 1,090 hours. The great majority of it being on this particular world. Looking for Grey Dwarf Eyes, and I definitely need more iron for the project. I don't know how much higher I'll be able to build it up, but, you know, also just having iron would be nice, because I think I am at, like, 0 iron now. Yeah, I have no iron left. And, kind of want that. So that'll be the next thing on the list, but first I would like to do the Grey Dwarf stuff. And I guess making it to that other Yoggoth. I wish you could see, like, individually how much time you have on a world. Because it's one thing to you know, see the play amount to be like, oh yeah, it might be divided up amongst other, you know, other profiles, other maps, other worlds, that kind of stuff. But it's definitely a different animal when you realize that all of that time is spent in one playthrough. I feel like that changes the changes the context a little bit. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Let's maybe move these back. No reason. Just because I feel like it. Just move those back a little bit. Oh, hey, Skelly. Wow, that didn't take you long. It is nighttime. I should put my headphones on so I can hear if there's any chard, actually. Because I didn't have my headphones on. I was headphoneless. Get out of here. Oh. Death has already occurred out here. They got a shaman. Get out of here with that. Actually, this is perfect, yes. Continue to try to attack me, and then I will take your eyes. They will be mine. Did it hit the wagon anyway? Hold on a second. Did you take damage? Yes, you did. Alright, go the other way. Oh, hello. Are you here to donate your eyes? Because I am taking them. I can see it now. My Viking is not going to get much sleep this stream. Especially if the Grey Dwarves continue to spawn at night the way that they do. And then this is a guaranteed way to get eyes. And eyes are what we want. A reliable letter of the alphabet. Knock him down like this. Oh, another skelly. I think I saw your friend earlier. Fall, trees. The noise we're making, we'll have enough Grey Dwarf eyes in no time. Oh, that's a deer. There we go. Sorry, I didn't have to parry that, but I wanted to dunk on him a little. Plus, it's probably a good thing to keep my skills sharp, you know? Because when you've been goofing off in the meadows for a while and you try to go back to the Ashlands, well, it can be a bit of a wake-up call. There we go. Now we're getting into the nonsense. See two of them. Ah, just a little too far away. That's fine. Destruction be upon ye. Hey Ron, thank you for the hydration and posture checks. I can do that now. Big stretch. And I will sip some later. Oh, hey, man. Keeping your eyes. That's kind of the plan today. I was gonna do Ashland stuff, but I changed my mind. Oh, 2 eyes. Very generous. Cause I need materials. Oh, I would like more materials from the Ashlands, specifically the Bloodstones. But, I haven't found any new fortresses lately. And also, let's say we're not in the correct mindset for Ashland stuff. Hello? No. Now you're close enough. Yes, we're running a little low on Grey Dwarf eyes. And we have no iron left. No hubris? Not this time. If I attempt hubris tonight, I might blow a blood vessel. And that would not be a good thing. I don't know about you, but I like to enjoy the games that I'm playing. And at least for the moment, it would not be an enjoyable time. So we're goofing off. Oh, you just watched that birch tree grow. Hey Greylin, can you send your Grey Dwarf friends so that we can get more Grey Dwarf eyes? Yeah, like that. Thank you. Wow. Speedy delivery. That's what I call that. So yeah, pretty much when we're done here, there's a section that we need more locks as well, actually. Where am I looking? Near, it's the same, this is where bone mass is, right? I'd like to come over here, get to this other Yoggoth, and kind of like look around in here a bit. But specifically, I would like to get to more. Oh, those are you guys. Get to more Black Forest, so that run into more Grey Dwarves, get more Grey Dwarf eyes. Because we are. I think I have 2 full stacks, and that's it, of Grey Dwarf eyes, and you need 20 for a pair of portals. So that'll go pretty quickly if I don't do something about it. Mm. 1767. You know what? I'm curious. Come over here. What happened in the year 17... oh, it's 57. I meant 67. Excuse me. I'll scroll to a random day. Actually, what... Today's... Hang on. July. Let's look in July. Norway's oldest newspaper still in print was first published on July 3rd. July 3rd of 1767. Well, that's cool. Adressavisen? I think that's how you pronounce that? Cool. Hey, fun fact about that year. There you go. Because I keep making jokes about, oh yes, the whatever day it is, that's a good year, but I don't actually know what happens. Yippee. So now we know something that happens in this time frame. Geez, imagine if we get to like the 2000s days. Just start getting more recent news. It'll take a while to get there. I may still be streaming it by that point. We might be doing Deep North stuff by then, but I think we could reasonably still be streaming it by that point. Valheim streams are now history education streams. New historical fact every in-game day. Actually, I would I think that's a good idea. I like that. We can do that. Keep things fresh. We can try to find a different country every time too. So this time it was Norway. Well, I've already got a fact for 1776. Oh. maybe that's low-hanging fruit and I just need to find something else. I could cycle the farm too, but I don't need a lot of those right now. I got carrots there currently. Let me look. Let me at least look at, oh, killer wisps. Oh, good. Yes, I do need more honey though. I'll go ahead and do these real quick, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I mentioned I found another beehive at one point. I was running around in a creative world and I found a bunch of beehives. But I felt bad about carrying them over. I wasn't sure if that would count as cheating, so I left them behind. By which I mean I collected them, but they're still in that creative world. Otherwise, if I had brought them over, I'd have way more bees. The bees are sleeping. You know, bees, rain makes me sleepy too. Well, I made a recent discovery. Something, well, it's more like I was reminded. Because I've experienced this before. So, I'm allergic to, like, dust and pollen and things of that sort. And, I had recently relocated to a different place to sleep. Just because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep over here now and see how that goes. But, over the past, like, I guess couple weeks, you know, I've been really tired. And even though I would sleep a lot, I was still tired after. I couldn't figure out why. It just didn't make sense. I wondered if maybe something was wrong. It's like, this isn't good. Because, you know, typically when you sleep a lot, you get to the point where you oversleep, but you can feel that you've been sleeping too much. For me, I get like a headache and this weird, like, I guess, like, I don't want to call it, like, bloated. It's like, because I don't feel bloated. It's like this weird fog in my head, right? But it feels like this fog has a weight to it. That's what happens when I've overslept. That it gets all weird and right. Anyway, you can tell. So, even though I was sleeping a lot, I wasn't getting that feeling. It's like, okay, so apparently I've been like needing this sleep, but leading up to this point, I haven't been like that tired. Oh, my axe is broke. So why am I suddenly so tired? Well, it turns out where I've been sleeping is, just full of dust. Just inundated. Completely covered in it. I hadn't known it. So, I went back to my original sleeping location, and lo and behold, at least for now, I'm doing better. So I think I have discovered the source of the issue, and it is now solved. So, it's like while I was sleeping, my immune system was going into overdrive about all the dirt, oh, not dirt, the dust. Huh, I wonder why I've been so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep in the dust place now. So I feel a little silly for not catching it sooner. But you know what? At least I eventually realized. So yeah, oh yes, less than 2 stacks. I have 1 stack and change. Good that you did. Yes, I'm feeling better now. I did not enjoy the vaguely sick feeling that I had. Not like sick to my stomach, but like more, you know, just feeling bleh. I was like, why am I feeling bleh? What have I done? Well, that's what I did. Ah. Not what I wanted to do. Nope, not that one. Oh, all conveniently next to each other. Throw some of this extra wood in here before we put the other stuff away. How much more do I have? I got 10. How's this doing? Hey, this might be perfect. No, it won't, but it's pretty close. Alright, this should be all wood, yeah. But I guess I should fill these up first before I go storing it. But I'll at least bring it out. Wait. I think this is full. It is. It is now. Okay. We're working with extra. You know what? I've been running low on coal. There you go. That's what I'll use it for. Hello, Vor. Oh, I don't think I called it out, but I had to put in railing over here. I posted in the Discord. So with the ask spins, like raising them in with the other animals as opposed to having them separate, they can occasionally push the animals so close to the push them against that platform that they'll eventually like get up underneath them and then push the animal on top of the platform. So an ask spin had pushed Grubble up onto this platform, and he came up and around, and he ended up in my room. So I was running around in here doing something, and I saw him standing like right here. I was like, huh, you're not supposed to be there. So I moved Grubble, you know, back into the pen, and then I put up the fence. Hang on, what do you have? I think I filled that recently. Semi-recently. So yes, what a shock. What a shock to discover my boy Grubble just chilling out in my room. Like, okay. This needs to be addressed now. Because you know it's one thing when you find an unnamed animal, right? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just take care of this guy early and that'll be that. But with a named fella, like, you don't want anything to happen to them. You gotta be a little careful with their handling. Is the rain finally clearing up? Yes, it is. Alright. Get rid of the wet debuff. Grubble got lonely, I guess. Or hungry. I don't know, if he wanted food, he could have scrounged around on the bottom level. There's plenty down there. It's in boxes, but I get the feeling that a boar would be able to do some damage to a box if it really wanted to. To a wooden chest, right? Well, I mean, it's reinforced with metal, but at the same time, I feel like a highly motivated boar could do some damage. Ooh, I had stuff smelting. Oh yes, I forgot about the silver. Wow, I've got a lot of silver to smelt. Jeez. I 100% forgot I had this. Well, it's getting taken care of now. And we have some coal. There we go. Yeah, I'll do, like, yeah. That'll fix it right up. Okay, fine. Maybe he wanted to apply for a job. Yes, we are now hiring boars. For what position? For what position would you hire a boar? What would you hire a boar for? My first thought was security, but I gotta say that against the higher level fellows, boars don't tend to do a whole lot. They don't tend to last very long, you know. Maybe he wanted to be my new cartographer. Like I'm here to apply for the cartography position. We have the cartography position. What are your qualifications? Well, I really want to do it. Oh, that's great. Well, what are your qualifications? Why should I hire you? Please? Well, think about it. Minister of Yummy Roots and Tubers. You know what? That's a very good position. Well suited for a boar. I've been in locations of this world. You know what? Where did we find Grubble? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's been so long, I don't remember where specifically we found Grubble. I mean, he was hanging out around here somewhere. It wasn't like I had to lead him from somewhere very far away. He's local. I had to go back into, like, some of those early Valheim streams. So, like, for, the origins, right?
I don't know. Well, from an intellectual standpoint, I understand the contrast and how amusing it could be, but
What?
I could also see how the extent of the contrast of what you know now versus what you knew then could turn pretty dark and derogatory.
Why is this coming up?
Same.
I'm just talking about the origins of Grubble. My only involvement was taming of the Grubble in the first place. Did you tame him? Oh shit, Streamer Dad appears. Yeah, he's here. He is simply vibing and hanging out.
Yes.
Watching from the shadows. I say as you're sitting right next to me.
Well, okay. Different shadows. But, you know,
They're
light source above and behind both of us.
Yeah, they're not big shadows.
Shadow.
The shadow knows.
There's a whole radio program for you. That's actually before my time. I only knew about it because of the 80s movie with Alice Baldwin.
Wow,
Yep.
something that was before your time.
Shadow, Phantom was another one. That they made a superhero movie.
I learn something new every day. So back on topic, in other words, Grubble being local, I don't think he's been around to very many places. I get the feeling that maybe he's only ever been here. Grubble's sitting there going, I've been here longer than you have. I existed before you came into this world. I know things. sounds old and dumb. Oh, that's a little mean. How dare you? Be so nice. Okay, yes, that's good.
So now we know what E-Critter thinks of me. Now what does E-Critter think of the shadow? Kidding. I'm kidding.
Of the shadow. Aw, man, you haven't seen those videos, otherwise I'd be making references.
Which one?
The Sonic game fan dubs, where people have gone over and like dubbed over the original audio for a Sonic game, and put in their own dialogue.
Gotcha.
It's funny, but like I said, you have not watched it, so if I made references, you wouldn't get them. Where's the what's the shadow? With fear. Rubble may have existed in as many as 2 locations of this world and the intervening area between them. 2 locations? So he's been to more than one. Huh. Okay, he's a little more qualified for the cartography position than I thought.
Oh, now which is the one? The one that escaped and was roaming the countryside for like a couple of streams, completely on its own, and then we discovered it.
That's Togo. Togo the wolf. He ended up near the mountain. And it was indeed a big shock when we found him. He wasn't even named when I found him. Just he was just one of the ones that had been birthed in captivity and escaped when some shenanigans went down, when some misbehavior happened, and the wolves broke everyone out. If I remember correctly, I think I just killed all of the unnamed ones and just saved the ones that were already named. But then, you know, of course, a few streams later, we find this random wolf running around. Really far away from home. You know, I wonder if there's still an Askspin running about. Because I didn't count how many there were. You know? There might still be an Askspin running around. Not here, because I would have seen him by now, but if there is one, it's gone pretty far afield. That's twice as many locations as we previously thought. Indeed. That doubles his qualification. Not that it was a lot to begin with, but you know, it doubles it. Chop outside in the dark, awaiting the onslaught of grave worms. Little do they know I wish to fight them, because I want their eyes. I would prefer to see them than the Charred. Because, I mean, this is Ashland gear, but it isn't Ashland food. And, it would be pretty ouchies if they showed up. You know? It hurt just a little bit if they were to arrive here. I'd take care of them still. I mean, I wouldn't run away, but... Ow. I did... Okay, so I have a screenshot of this, so it's kind of funny, but I was running around over here, doing more tree stuff, and 2 Chard popped up in the middle, right? I believe they were both bow and arrow. They're both ranged fellas. But standing right next to them in the field was Odin. I believe I wasn't even wearing this gear. I was wearing full Fenris gear. So I wasn't even... I didn't even have Ashland stuff on me. So I'm already nervous about the two Chard taking aim at me. And on top of that, Odin is standing right there watching me. So it's like, I can't just run away, right? So I ended up approaching and using my superior speed to kill them before they killed me. But that was a tense moment right there. Oh man, this isn't looking good. Odin, what are you doing here? And he's like, I want to see you get out of this. You are a warrior before anything else. Don't disappoint me. Shit. Well, like I said, I succeeded. Alright. Next one. Why are you still full of beans? Ooh. Kind of a pretty night. Got some cloud cover, but pretty. You know, I do wonder how much time Odin does spend watching what we're doing. Like, we know he comes in every now and then, like, physically into the world to kind of chill out for a second, right? But I think we did confirm that, the fella was Odin. I think we did. I might have accidentally looked it up. No, I'll not accidentally looked it up. I might have looked it up and not, you know. I think we did confirm that, though. Excuse you. Hey. Open your eyes. Oh. Kinda wish the Greylings gave you eyes. But I get why they don't. Anyway. World save in 30 seconds. And then we can view the next historical fact. Odin is the sickos guy looking in the window. Oh my gosh! He's like, haha, yes! He's that guy. That's me when I'm in the Ashlands. Well, him while I'm in the Ashlands, because that's all the fighting and the whatnot. Oh no! My axes.
All I'm gonna say here. Oh shoot. Deer spawn.
Deer spawn?
No, that's not the right word. I had it.
What does this have to do with deer?
Damn it. It's...
Ron said deer bath.
Yes, there it is, deer bath. Yep.
Are you saying me?
Streamer and deer bath.
No!
I'm saying that there's a pattern here.
No!
I'm saying that there's a pattern.
Not real, untrue, spreading misinformation and lies, slandering my character.
You and Odin probably have this little
No!
dark web chat.
No!
You exchange pictures.
No! I think the haha yes image was also brought up when the deer bath was first come up with. You might be right. I am being slandered in my own stream. How could this have happened? Hey, hold on, I have more seeds than that. Back over here. Is that all of them? Yeah, okay, for now. Well, this is all wood that I don't need at the moment. I got a lot that's over here, though. I'll split it in half. Half of this wood will come over here for the coal efforts, and then the rest I'll bring to the build.
No, I thought you were just gonna bake again.
I don't have anything to bake at the moment.
That was me. I'm sorry. When you're baking things, you know, cooking,
Mm-hmm.
and then you let it sit in there too long, and it turns into coal, and you're like, it's really expensive coal.
How dare you?
Yep. Okay.
How dare you?
I know. I'm spilling the tea.
It's-
Dragging the streamer.
It's happened live on stream too, so I can't refute it.
You ready?
I'm being bullied. You've turned against me, evil advisor. Who could have predicted this?
How could who could have predicted evil advisor would advise you evilly?
I am in distress. I can't believe this would happen. Completely caught off guard. How dare. You've exploited a weakness. There we go. So now we're in too much wood territory. So we'll just let those burn up. They're calling this the first truly provably random act. Provably random act, huh? So this was a random event with no trigger. Like I didn't store 2,550 geo for this to happen. How silly as well that I managed to store the exact minimum amount of geo required to trigger that event. Which I guess, you know, is great, because it means, you know, I could have been out more, and I wasn't. That's good. But my geo is still gone. And I don't have a place to store it now. Can I make a box here and then transfer the geo over here? Just load into Valheim every time that I want to access my bank. All right, it's day 1768. Here we go. And ow. Chipped my nail and then I scratched my hand with it. Oh, here we go. On January 9th, in 1768, Philip Astley stages the first modern circus with acrobats on galloping horses in London. There you go. The first circus was born. Off on that until the build is actually done. What country? It was in London. I would say the UK. So now we've got Norway, We've got the UK. Who could say? Indeed, who could say? Who knows where London is? I have no clue where London is. I just know about that nursery rhyme where the bridge is falling down. A lot of lag right there. Doing okay, game? You gonna make it? Can I stack these? Aw. Man, I really got myself. That one hurt. But it's also simultaneously still itchy. I'm thinking about that right now. That one's full. Oh no, are people okay? What country was the bridge in? You know, I don't know, because it was also in London.
London Bridge.
Who could say where London is? It's a mystery. London is the quantum city, you know.
If you're not there, where is it?
Right. Exactly that, exactly that. So who knows where London is?
Well, and I hear that they have doctors there.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Is this a Doctor Who reference?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. What's the doctor's name? Doctor Who. Right.
Right. Well, I wonder why. Do you know why it's called Doctor Who?
Who?
Hilarious joke. No, but seriously, why is it called Doctor Who?
That's what they named the character.
Well, they just call him the Doctor. They don't call him Doctor Who.
It's probably because he's the mysterious doctor. You know, it wasn't originally revealed that he was a Gallifreyan time lord. He was just
Some guy.
some random dude.
But if it was meant to be a question, like Doctor Who, then wouldn't there be a question mark in the title? Right? I would imagine. I am confusion. The first effect without cause and the identification of a quantum city in one stream. Because his name is the Doctor, and when he introduces himself, people say, Doctor Who? Question mark. Oh yeah, I guess he would just call himself the Doctor. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I still think by that logic there should be a question mark in the title. But it makes sense.
We could keep this going, but why?
We could. Yeah, why?
I'll do you one better. Why is
It was
Gamora?
Yeah, it's like where's Gamora? Who's Gamora? I'll do you one better. No, it's like it was where's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Why is Gamora? A question to keep the MCU fans awake at night.
I think we're down to one fan now.
You think so?
Yeah.
And who would that be?
I don't know.
I feel like there's more than one.
Well, no, we'll just have to listen for the sniffling and the crying. And the defeated weeping in the corner.
I see. You have a high opinion of the MCU, huh?
Well, just they've really they did a number on it. I mean, after Infinity War, the next phase, when they started going all politically correct,
Oh.
And social justice stuff.
I didn't. I thought it was just that they were kind of phoning it in.
Well, they were doing that as well, kind of resting on their laurels a little bit. But then they also were really starting to push a social agenda, and when they really that became very obvious.
I guess trying to appeal to a certain demographic and.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Which, I mean, that's what you do. You follow where the money is, right? But the problem being that the audience they were trying to follow was notoriously finicky and abandons
IPs often.
correct. Yeah. So one second you're the golden child, the next second you're the worst thing that's ever existed and completely vilified. And there's almost no gray area. So.
I know people online can get real black and white about stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just chalked it up to they kind of phoned it in after Infinity War because they're like, wow, we've got so many fans now that we've done, this great big thing. What are they willing to tolerate?
Yeah. Well.
Because I mean, when you've got a series that goes on for a long time, you start running out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, it had been.
This doesn't sound accurate. Yeah, I don't know.
It had been around for a while, and you're right. It does become difficult to maintain originality.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Was that they were kind of running out of ideas.
That's definitely an aspect of it.
I do know that for there's the new Thunderbolts, and they announced at the very end that they're the new Avengers, and people were like, "What?" But apparently the point of sorry, I guess that's technically spoilers. Sorry for that. I don't watch the show. I just saw that online. But they were announced as like they're gonna be the new Avengers, and everyone was like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was the point, was that the character that announced them as the new Avengers was trying to be like, yeah, look at these guys, we're gonna have the Avengers back, and it's gonna be all new people, and even at least from what I saw, even the new Avengers were going, what? That doesn't make, you want us? Well, we're not qualified for that. It was like, it's cool, it's fine, and they're like, I guess. So at least on that front, from what I have heard and what little I know about the Thunderbolts, the mixed reaction was intended. Because even in universe, there was a mixed reaction to it. Again, sorry, I forgot that was supposed to be a spoiler, but I also don't follow that particular thing very closely. Don't care about MCU spoilers. Fair enough. Oh, for anyone else that's, like, potentially watching later, sorry if you cared about that. Because I know how it feels to be spoiled on something I really like. I try not to do it to people. You know what's worse, though? Worse than being, at least to me, worse than being told a spoiler is accidentally coming across a spoiler when you're trying to look for something else.
Yep.
So like, say for example, something that's been out a long time, Star Wars, specifically the original trilogy. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't watched the, 50-some-odd-year-old
You're right.
trilogy. But, close your ears for this one, but Darth Vader is Luke's father, right? Shock. But anyway, it'd be like, I'm gonna play this game called Star Wars. I don't really know what to do here, though, because there's, it tells me that I have to go do this thing, but it's not really clear on the, I don't really have clear instructions, so I'm gonna look up, what I'm supposed to do here, and it's like, after the sequence where Darth Vader reveals that he's Luke's father, it's like, fuck! I didn't need to know that yet!
I was just trying to figure out what in the heck carbonite was.
Right? Controversy is free advertising. That's also true, yes. It seems that any attention is good attention, according to, that's kind of just how it's been, I guess. Any attention is good attention, and especially, people remember the bad stuff way easier than they remember the good stuff. So especially if you paint something in a negative light, people are more likely to remember it. That's just an evolutionary thing that we have done.
Yep. Well, it's the whole danger thing.
Yeah.
So we recently got into a conversation with my mother, your grandmother, about old car batteries and why it's important to when you're charging / jumping them. You have to be careful, especially with older vehicle batteries, that they used to be a lot more dangerous, and that if you hooked it up wrong, they could actually crack and spray battery acid. And it was actually a thing, and so I told her she needed to back away a little bit. She was hovering pretty close. Yes, I understand you're curious, but back away from it while I'm doing trying to jump the vehicle, because the battery can actually explode. I knew it was an exaggeration. She was not in any significant danger, but at the same shot, it was, I really need you to back off.
And it's a non-zero chance that it could happen.
Correct. And then we ended up, the attempt didn't work. The battery was too far gone, so we ended up having to go and replace the car battery. But while we were there, they had some advertising for these newer batteries that had what is called AGM.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
something glass mats.
Right. It's a new technology that makes them safer, that helps prevent them from leaking and exploding and so on and so forth. And so it was very appropriate that I had just talked to my mother about, you need to, while rare, this does happen, so you need to be careful about it and not, stick your face over a battery when you're trying to jumpstart it. And then, we go to the store, and here they just happen to have advertising talking about
the benefits of AGM batteries.
Yeah, the next step in safety measures was specifically against that. So how appropriate.
Well, and it also doing it in it's fiberglass mats in there. It helps it to, I think it was like stay in contact with the lead plates more, so that you can get more power out of it.
No, so what? Without getting too technical with it, a car battery is basically it's water and lead plates and some electrolytes, along with some acid. And there's lead plates are suspended in this solution with some fiberglass in between, and current is generated and passed between the plates. And what the AGM does is it's actually thin mats of fiberglass they put between the plates, shielding them from shock damage. So shock as in jolts, something impacting the battery. Causing the plates to swing into each other, which would cause a short circuit, which is what causes the eruption of the acid and so on and so forth. So it's basically they're insulating the plates, and it also allows you to pack in more plates because you have all this insulating material in between them. So that's where the glass mats come in, is that the glass, being an insulator, allows you to put, say, 20 plates in instead of 15. So you have more stable power for a longer period of time, and it's also it's safer. It's like you don't go shake a bottle of nitroglycerin because it's inherently unstable. It's insulated for it. Yeah. It's whatever.
Yeah. I forget how this relates to the point.
And so do I. We kind of went off the deep end. Was it, you talked about spoilers?
We were talking about spoilers initially, and how I try not to spoil things, but and then I said the worst to me than being told a spoiler by somebody is finding a spoiler by accident.
Right, I remember that.
Then I made the Darth Vader is Luke's father comparison. Like,
Something about non-zero change.
oh, that was when we started talking about the battery. I don't remember how we got here. We got off. We got off.
We went off to Desmond the Moonbear.
How did I get here? See, that's another thing I haven't seen in a while. Is Aztec movies. Jeez. And that's the last tree. I think we can hold off on the trees for a little while. Just a little bit. We got like too much wood right now. We went from not enough to too much pretty quickly. That is the nature of tree farms. Oh, my axes.
What a pain in the axe.
What a pain in the axe. So true. I've got stumps left. A couple logs. There we go. Is that last of it? Right here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go repair my axes. Waha.
What's that old song? All my axes live in taxes.
You know, I just...
And that's why I live in Tennessee.
I heard a reference to that the other day, and when they made that reference, they were like, "Oh yeah, like this person was the one that wrote that song," but I don't remember who it was. Even though I heard about it just the other day. Gone from my mind as if it never existed. The tears.
And it's been covered by so many people. I don't know who did it originally.
You know, I've never actually listened to the song. I just know that it exists. So I've heard so many references and jokes about it, but I never listened to it. Would you say that it is an experience I'm missing out on, or just that it's just okay?
I mean, it's a decent song. It's a decent country song. It's short, like traditional country songs were less than 2.5 minutes, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I know we talked a while back about.
I mean, is it what your life's not going to be complete unless you listen to it? No, it's not like that.
Well, I don't think any song is like that. Interesting that they used to be so short. I thought the short songs were like a recent phenomenon. Perhaps not. I feel like we've talked about that before. I know we've discussed song lengths, like for modern songs, especially K-pop, because you had gotten finished ripping my it was either my G Idol or my Twice CD, and you had mentioned that it was closer to like a shorter length. Shorter length version, so like not like properly an album. It was more like an EP, I think you said, or something like that. Just with how few songs were on there, because I think with the G Idol one, there's only like 10 songs on there. Where typically, well, at least in the past, you'd get closer to like 15 songs in an album. I seem to recall that. I will be right back. I know I left the door open, but I'm grabbing the wagon. That's all I'm doing. Never mind. There's one more thing that I'm doing. Really? That didn't kill you? Wow. I think the Ashland level weapon should be able to one-shot the brutes. Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. Ain't no thing. It's a two-shot instead of one-shot. Now, if I was using Durnwin, it would probably well, it may not one-shot, but it would at least ignite them, and that would probably kill them. But you know what? As honestly, this may be an unpopular opinion. Durnwin is cool, but I kind of wish I could turn off the particle effects sometimes. Cause it gets kind of in the way. Like these little sparkles coming off of this is fine. It doesn't impact my visibility. It's unobtrusive, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. I can still, you know, run around and it's not blocking any of my vision. Kind of like that in Valheim, you're never really that far above human. Yeah, it's like you got all this great gear and whatnot, but also as soon as you take it off, you are just some person. Hey, you know, video games do get into the territory of like when you're leveling up and stuff like that. You kind of start reaching like superhuman levels. But here it does kind of keep you rooted in reality. We are at the point now where I need to replace it with something. Do I do that, or do I do this? I could do this. I think it'll be fine. I will wait for that to wear off, though, the locks. I mean, you can display a lot of skill in combat, and that's great. But it's not like, it's not like you're completely unbeatable, either. We all have our moments of arrogance and unlucky times, and there is no situation in the game where you can't die. It's just that the further you get into the game, when you go back to the earlier biomes, you have to try a little harder for that to happen. But it is also, once again, non-zero chance. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I need to actually grab this. That would help, you know? It's not gonna do me much good sitting in there. There we go. Waha. Guess I could put some of this extra wood in here. No, those are still doing fine. I'll grab this and I'll head upstairs, see how that's doing. It got real dark real quick. There we go. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I kind of wish you could, like the lived-in areas like this did not undergo the, like the misty effects you get outside. Like what we're seeing right now. That was actually something I noticed when I first looked up Durnwind. Some people saying they wished it wasn't always on fire. Yeah, because it can drop frames, too. So it makes it a little hard to use sometimes if there's already a lot of activity going on. I left those doors open. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, and like these particle effects I'm okay with, but I kind of, and maybe it already exists and I just don't know it, but I kind of wish there was a toggle for the particle effects. You know, I think it is. I think there is. Instant graphics. Draw distance, particle lights. So if I say low and then hit OK. Nope, that doesn't change it. Nope. Shadow quality, active light points. I don't know. Yeah, I guess a mod where everything is the same except you have the option to turn off the particle effects. Especially with Durnwind. Probably get a mod like that. Yeah, I think so too. Mod where everything is the same except turn particle effect off. Okay, I think I am just gonna leave this cart over here to serve as, you know, extra wood storage. And perhaps I'll end up with too much coal, and that will be preferable to not having enough. And I turned that off, I know I did. Okay. There's combat and fighting out there. Okay, hi empty cart. I don't know what I'm gonna... Oh, I know why it's there. Okay. Alright, well what do I do with this stuff? Because I have essentially a full cart over there of just... Well... I guess I could take this to the build project. Let it sit there. I'm gonna take this way. I'm gonna be moving the cart upstairs. Wait, we've spent half the stream just chopping trees. I guess I forgot it's a little time consuming to handle that. I left these doors open too. Jeez. I have redeveloped a bad habit. Now this just doesn't have doors. This side at least. Other side does. I'll just kind of waddle up here as high as I can go. 1769. Nice. Oh, here we go. We can just click on it. Alright. Huh. Well, even the description for the year. These are supposed to be Roman numerals. Yes, okay. So 1769, or in Roman numerals, MDCCLXIX, was a common year. Common year? What's a common year? Common year starting on Sunday is any non-leap year that begins on Sunday, the 1st of January, and ends on Sunday, 31st of December. Its dominical letter, hence, is A. The most recent year of such kind was 2023, and the next one will be 2034 in the Gregorian calendar. Huh. Well, that's a new thing that I've never heard of. Or likewise, 2018 and 2029 in the obsolete Julian calendar. See below for more. Any common year that starts on a Sunday has 2 Friday the 13th. Those 2 in this common year occur in January and October. And this year has 4 months, January, April, July, and October, that begin on a weekend day. Oh, okay. Interesting. Sorry, I was gonna read the whole thing, but I got caught up on common year starting on Sunday, which I didn't know was a thing. Anyway, common year starting on Sunday of the Gregorian calendar, and a common year starting on Thursday of the Julian calendar, the 1769th year of the Common Era, CE, and Anno Domini, AD, designations, the 769th year of the Second Millennium, the 69th year of the 18th century, and the 10th and last year of the 1760s decade. As of the start of 1769, the Gregorian calendar was 11 days ahead of the Julian calendar, which remained in localized use until 1923. Interesting. Get into a little deep dive on that. I should have known that a place like Wikipedia would get into the weeds about what, like, weekday a year starts on. It's these things that you don't consider, but other people definitely have. But that's why sharing information is it's important. Because you get to find out little tidbits that you didn't notice, but someone else did. Very helpful in writing as well. There we go. We'll just take care of that right now. The mention of the Gregorian calendar being 11 days ahead of the Julian calendar makes me think of this this game that I'm playing on my phone, this app. I've played Infinity Nikki on stream, but there's an app called Shining Nikki, which is, it came before Infinity, but it's not technically, Infinity is technically not a sequel to Shining, because they have their own individual stories. It's just that it's the same 2 main characters in the same setting, but everyone else is different. Anyway, so there's a North American server for the game. There's also a Chinese server, and there's I believe a server in Taiwan. Anyway, the Chinese server is ahead of everybody else because the Chinese version of the app was released first. Don't quote me on that. Well, either that or China and Taiwan are in the same boat, and North America might be the only one that's behind. But the North American server, at the very least, to my knowledge, has been behind for a while, just because it was released later. We're finally starting to catch up. There's only a few events left now that separate us from the most recent stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay, yes, that's a full stack now, so I can just go ahead and set that up there. And then we can start exploring, I think. I think we can do that. So yeah, there's still a few events ahead of us, but we're catching up. So I've just been thinking about that recently, because Shining Nikki is having its 4-year anniversary right now, actually. So there's a big event going on. Hashtag not sponsored. Just talking about it. But yeah, I mean that's going on. But there are a couple events that will potentially be coming up soon. We have no idea when, just that they will eventually. And where do I end up here? Nice. There's this. Anyway, that's why I made the link in my head. Is that like, oh, you know, they're a few days ahead on their calendar. Well, we're a few events behind on, behind the rest. Anyway, there's this event that's coming up, and it's got, for those that are not in the know, the Nikki games, so like Shining, Infinity, Love Nikki came before Shining, but again, also not part of the same storyline technically. They're dress-up games, but they have this long plot to them. And I've been playing them for a while. I really enjoy them, which is, why I'm still playing them. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I wonder if I could find the outfit. There's supposedly an event that's gonna come up sometime soon. I have it on my phone. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I can send this to myself in Discord, and then I'll have it come up. I'll make it a little thing in the stream so you can see what I'm talking about. Cause just describing the outfit, I'm not great at that. I'm not doing the words good right now. So I'm just gonna send it to myself, and you can see what I'm talking about. But there's this event coming up, supposedly sometime soon, maybe not. It's supposed to at some point, at the very least. And it's a very pretty outfit, and I really want it. It's a gacha game as well, which is, obviously you're not promised anything with a gacha game, but it's a calculated risk. Anyway, what is? Oh, I see. These are already up. Okay, so I shouldn't mess with those. Where do I go to do the thing? What are you, by the way? I don't see what this used to be. I mean, it's over the game stuff as well, so I should be able to see it. I don't know. What is whoa? Also gone. Lovely. I see moss. I know what moss is. I guess that's just a non-existent thing now, these images. Yes, image file is no longer there. Can I not just... Huh. Okay, how do I do this then? Well, I guess I actually have to download this. So we'll save. Do that. And then we come over here, hit browse. Not there, apparently. Here? Question mark? This? It should be. It's not showing up. It says it's kind of here. It's not. Oh, well, maybe it is. Because remember, my playback is funky. Oh my gosh! It's not updating on my playback! So you can see what it used to be. Oh my gosh, hey, I remember her. I haven't seen her in a long time. Anyway, hopefully you could actually see her on the playback, this outfit that I'm talking about. Because I have now changed it from the image before to the image now. No, you're still seeing her. Rats! Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me hide that real quick. Let me just hide that. Ugh. It sucks that I can't even rely on my own playback. Okay. Revealing it now. Is it the same Baldur's Gate 3 character, or did it actually update? It's the same Baldur's Gate 3 character, and it did not actually update. Rats! I see a face. Yeah, her name is Minerva. She's my Dark Urge playthrough. Oh, damn. Where is it? Where's my outfit? Where's my fun little outfit? Oh, Oh, I see. It was also named Pretty because I liked the way that she looked. Because I was proud of it. Well, shit. Where is it then? It's not screenshot. It's not posted. Is it here? Is it this? Yes, there it is. So, watching the playback, I'll have to address the playback to see actually where it is, because like I said, my OBS is not updating. So, I can't see it. Hopefully you can. Oh yeah, you can't. There we go. Yes, there it is! This outfit is pretty. It's not gonna show up here. It's a pretty outfit. You know what? I'll show it to you here. I'll show it to you here. There it is. It's bigger now. So supposedly, that outfit is coming down the pipe at some point. I really want that outfit. So I've been saving up the like the stuff that you use for the gacha, the summon currency. I've been saving that up from different like daily tasks that I do. Not entirely dissimilar to Minerva's look. Yeah, it's you know, it's dark colors with bright colors on top. So yeah, not entirely dissimilar. It's a similar vibe. So yes, I want this outfit very much. Lots. Yeah. Oh, now the playback catches up. Yes, thanks OBS. You can tell there's a certain style that I like, and it's dark color on the bottom, bright color on the top. I do so enjoy that. Okay, what do I need to do now? I'm done with the tree chopping. I wanted to go exploring.
Got your axes fixed.
I got my axes fixed, yeah.
Talked about spoilers and revealing things.
I know what I'm doing now. I gotta grab the Certling cores. Ooh, I'm low on Certling cores too.
Talked about the whole Gearbath controversy.
There is no controversy. There is nothing there.
You and go to Dark Web Network.
No. No such thing exists. This is slander. Yes, okay, so, rocks. I have to remember that's the name, rocks. But I'm gonna go do that exploration that I was planning on doing. We're also gonna do a little trade, so that I don't accidentally destroy the fine wood that I just grabbed. Because these do eat the fine wood. Which, you know what? These kilns, they don't take up core wood. They'll take your fine wood, though. Which I think is mean. Why would you take my fine wood? I do need 10 of these, though. There we go. I do need to go this way. It was over here. Approach. And then I think I need to go north from the swamp. I guess that's the nail that I chipped and it hurt to scratch things, and I scratched it again. Hey, I forgot that I made this. What a cozy little spot. Yes, I need to go northeast. Facing north? Yes, I am. Hello. Might as well grab it, it's right there. We'll go, hello. Yes, don't mind me. I'm speeding through. I hear fellows. I hear other fellows. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Hear, don't see. I hear the buzzing, I do not see it. There you are. free black metal for me. And bones. And other things if I could reach them. Yes, there we go. Alright, now we're in the plains. Hopefully I can get a little more locks while I'm here, you know? That would be very nice. Can I? Pretty please? Whoa. Aha. Okay, so I'll mark the berry zone. Oh, there's even more mountain over here. Oh yes, I did see part of the mountain. Okay. Oh. It wasn't in the plan, but there is a fueling camp over there. If I'm gonna take that on though, I need to switch to the heavy gear. Okay, that here. Nope, that's all caps. It's facing backwards. No, I got it the right way. Okay, good. Hey. Huh? Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, rocks is all the way up at the top. I was like, what? We were at the bottom. How did we end up at the top? It's because we're not going through the same portal. This occurs sometimes when you set down a new portal, is like you end up in a different place than you started. Okay, so we'll grab that. We return to being incredibly slow. That is one thing I don't like about the heavy gear is how slow you go, but you know what? That's kind of just how it works. You want the heavy gear, you take the movement debuff. Right, I can't do that. What can I put away real quick? Yeah, needles. We get this stuff. Oh wow, we're actually almost out of space for ancient bark. We don't have a whole lot of uses for it, so I shouldn't be so surprised, but it's surprising to see. Okay, so we have a skull trophy, got some black metal, got some bones, and some wood. You know, going back a little bit, it's been a long time since I've played Baldur's Gate. Just, you know, I've been focusing on Hollow Knight and on Valheim. Up until recently, it was mostly Valheim. So it's not, you know, it's not a surprise that that Baldur's Gate hasn't gotten the attention that I gave it before. But I have been thinking about it. I do kind of want to get back into it.
Go back and revisit.
Yeah, like do other things. Like, Meat Meat is the only playthrough I have actually completed the game with. Everyone else is at varying stages of the game. So, like, the character that flashed on screen several times because I couldn't see her initially. So she's another, she's a special playthrough. Because that's an origin you can choose for yourself as Dark Urge. Which all I really know about it is it makes it easier to be evil. That's all. There's a story reason, I'm sure. I just don't know it yet. Anyway, I've started that one, but I have not continued that one. Oh, you know what? I should probably get bone mass in case I need it.
We also get into that whole spoiler thing. You don't want to start reading up on something and spoil yourself.
Right, exactly. So I'd actually like to play through it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Just been doing other stuff and things. There you go. Aha! A use for the extra resin that I just picked up. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I have 4 main playthroughs, I say in quotations. Like, original characters that I want to do more with. So Meep Meep is one of them. And obviously he's already finished the game. My first playthrough that I haven't finished yet, even though she was started first, she's my forest gnome bard named Maeve. Very fun, very cool character. Ah! I saw you first! Oh, crap. Oh. No! Not the... Switch back to your weapons, please! Hold up. Oh, hold on, boys. Holy shit! Whoa, get out of there. Remember what I was saying, that it's harder to die when you're further along in the game? I take that back. It's still pretty easy to die.
Oh, you do have bone mass.
I do have bone mass. Oh, please run.
See, that's where these guys are dangerous, is in their numbers. We were discussing that last time with the grunt from Halo versus
The grunts from Halo in general.
just the low hit point, but you know, massive numbers.
Hey. I'm trying not to rely on bone mass. There's 2 shamans over there still. Maybe I just do bone mass. Oh, I didn't mean to lead them over here. Because we're near my portal now. I didn't want that. Yeah, try to follow me up the ravine. Oh, it's primarily stamina right now, that's my issue. I mean, I need to heal for sure, but stamina is the primary issue. Shit, they're right next to my portal. Not that it'll take a long time to get back, but I don't want them to destroy it, you know? World save in 30 seconds. Great. I wish the saving would happen for me. Roll! Okay, there we go. Woo! There's 3 of them over there. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, and now it's gonna rain. Lovely. There's still fellas in here? Yeah, there's still a couple fellas. You're much easier to take care of. He didn't notice me come up. How? I have glowing green axes. Anyone else? Well, alright then. Glad it didn't start raining at least. So that could have gone better. But it also could have gone a lot worse too, so I'll take it. I'll take the win. Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. We've destroyed some of the landscape over here. What a sloth. You could trigger bone mass also in addition to having it. Why'd you bring it then? If you don't want a bone mass in dangerous situations, pick motor or something. They don't glow that bright. That went perfectly fine. Well, I still brought it in case I guess it's like a bailout button, you know? I still figured that I could take care of things without triggering bone mass, but it was there for if I absolutely thought I couldn't handle it, then, you know, hit bone mass. Because I still want it, but I'm trying not to use it as much, I guess.
To the point that you're almost actively avoiding it.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't make sense when you put it that way. I see now. If I'm gonna have it, I might as well use it, and if I don't want to use it, then I might as well not have it. I'm gonna destroy this. I think... Did we get everything? I feel like... I went circling around for a while. How dissimilar is bone mass to a healing mead, really? You activate a buff to live bigger. This is true. This is true. Yeah, I guess I might as well just kind of go for it. Alright, I won't be so stingy about it next time. Got rocks. I'll just go ahead and mark this on the map. I don't know. How long will this take to... Oh, we can... Yeah, we can do this. Alright. Where do I need to drop off? Nothing. Okay. We're just going right back in then. Well, now, this is going to be a lot more wood that I don't know what to do with. I'll say destruction is going a lot faster with these. When I have the stamina, that is. Are you not gonna fall? There you go. I don't know, it's foggy here too as well as dark. The dark is fine, it's the foggy that's not so cool. Do we want to hit the EP for some visibility, or do we want to just kind of roll with it? So I'm leaning towards going back to the house, but... you know what? We're gonna head back to the house. You don't get a special reward for suffering. There is nothing noble about suffering. Maybe there is another Forsaken power that you'd enjoy more. Yeah, I do like Eikthyr. Even after all this time, I do still really like Eikthyr. I don't know, fodder helps with carrying more stuff. just happened? I saw another message pop up, but I got scared. I thought it was a raid for a second, but no. There we go. Yeah, alright. I have some extra whatnots. Oh, it's nice and clear over here. But in the plains, not so. Alright. I know this should go in here too, and this. There we go. Some sharpened stones. Some coins. Oh, I could probably go back to Haldor, actually. Jeez, look at my axes. I did not notice we were already that low. I'll just remedy that real quick. Just cuz. Alright, because it's all misty in the plains, I'm gonna go ahead and actually sleep. To hopefully clear that up. Which runs counter to my Grey Dwarf Eyes goal, but... yeah, I guess it's fine. It's already happened. It's too late. The eyes have been shut. We have drifted off. You know that feeling when you're really tired, but you're like, well, I'm just gonna sit here and do something real quick, and it won't be so bad, and then you wake up, like, hours later.
2 hours later.
Yeah. I was like, oh no! Alright, 1770. We got our next year to look at. I don't need 1770s. I need specifically 1770. There we go. Let's see. So,
Maybe we need 17-7 lowercase.
That's getting real interesting in there. Huh. Here we go. Oh, okay. So, in October of 1770, specifically October 11th, Phyllis Wheatley becomes the first African-American woman to have her work published, after having written a poetic, is it elegy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, elegy to the late Reverend George Whitefield. Cool. So I believe... Where did this happen? Is this in the US? Yeah. Yeah, she's an American writer. Okay, so now that's the UK, that's Norway, and now we got the US. So we'll have to remember next time. I saw a French thing in there that I almost read, but I thought that was cool. Wow, right off the bat. How's it going, man? Oh! Sorry, I meant to have my axes equipped. I just punched that death skeeto.
Yay. In the face.
Is that really so different from real life, though?
Die, potato.
Not today. Yes, not with my punching skill. The way that it is. I suppose I could try... You know what? Well, no. I would not have quite the same firepower if I swapped for those. They ought to have, the punchy doos, they ought to have more of those. Because not counting your bare fists, there is only one, fist weapon. And that's the one you get, in the mountain. I mean, the knives are, especially like, Skull and Hattie, they're similar, but not quite the same. Hey now, can't you see I'm busy?
I thought you were going somewhere else again.
What?
Rockstar. Game on.
That's
Go
something I haven't
play.
looked into in a while. Why couldn't it have been the wolves? It's weird, there's raid music and also the fueling camp music going on. Oh, hey. Stamina bit. I wonder how susceptible to poison everything else is. Can I lead you onto the spikes? I want to see the spikes. They bumped the spikes. Ah. It's beeping. Yeah, hang on. Alright, the grand return. Ah. Oh, I see. Do you mind if we take care of the raid first so that we're not having to listen to the music? Shouldn't last too much longer. The smell is gone. Okay, there we go. Here, beep. The new grand return. Ah! Or at least I thought. Are we still having issues? Here, hold on. Whee! No, don't quit the game. Whoa. Anyone else? Do any other blobs dare to approach? Oh, well. Hey, not up there. It's harder to hit you when you're up there. Thank you. We've returned. It's been a while since we've had one of those raids, though. I'll take them over bats, that's for sure. Alright, and I'm not as desperate for rocks this time, so I'll be leaving that alone.
Just gonna roll on.
Hmm?
Not as desperate for rocks, so you're just gonna roll on. Rock and roll.
You make the jokes.
They're not necessarily good jokes, but I make it the joke.
You sure make them. Which that one? Well, I'm glad the poison damage didn't just destroy the crops. That would have kind of sucked. What does good matter? They are the jokes. Very true, very true. I am getting these, right? Yes, I am. Okay, good. We are here to enjoy them. This isn't, what, like a America's Got Talent or anything like that. Where you have to provide a flawless performance to critical judges. Uh-oh. I can't reach that.
I'm gonna say your inventory's probably full.
Well, I can't reach the wooden thing over there either. I need to grab the original axe. And also, yes, my inventory's full. Suppose I should bring a... Ouch. That was my knee hitting the table. I should bring a wagon up here. I had one before. I wonder what happened to it. It's a mystery. Just like trying to find London. No idea where that thing is. Okay, good. What? Oh, yes. They do occasionally drop scrap iron. I always forget that. I can go ahead and start putting the wood directly in here. Yes, you can add core wood. Okay. Huh. I was mistaken and I thought you couldn't. I thought that was an impartial. Impartial. I thought that was a partial. I thought it was impartial. I thought the wood was indifferent to getting burned. I almost called the cart a basket. Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a basket real quick. Okay, well you're not in here anymore. there was an empty. Alright, what did I do with the empty? Oh yes, it is the occasion. It is the occasion. It is the moment. Where did I put my boy cart? I rather thought it was partial. It's pretty partial, apparently. There you are.
That's not a basket, that's a cart.
Well, you know what? I couldn't find a basket, so there. Everyone's using all of them, so I had to grab a cart instead of a basket.
As opposed to when we went to the store during this last week. I bought a small refrigerator.
It was a required purchase.
Yeah, but it's for, just a little personal refrigerator. And so we walked into one of those big box stores, and, so I actually had a legitimate reason for grabbing a flatbed cart instead of the monster oversized regular shopping cart, the flatbed cart. So you just walk in, you grab it, you grab the thing, you put it on the flatbed, and you go check out. But how many times did we go shopping when you were growing up where, yes, we did that with you and your siblings, but it was so you girls had a place to ride while we were doing the shopping?
Indeed. Even though it's
because
not...
of the thing we were purchasing.
It's not recommended to let your kids do that.
But it was fun.
It was fun, yeah. What I used to do as well with... Something happened down there. You hope it's a miracle, but probably not. Anyway, what I used to do with regular carts, too, I would, lay in the bottom, tray that they've got. And I'd just, tuck myself in there.
Yep.
Also not recommended. Oh, there was a cart right there. Well.
Especially when your children have longer hair.
Yes, like I did.
It's a miracle you survived your childhood.
It's a miracle. Random question. I don't know why I just thought of it. So, is there a music group called Jamiroquai? Is that a music group?
Maybe? I don't know. Why?
It was brought up in I was watching an Outside Xbox video, and they were referencing other bands, and then they said Jamiroquai, which I've heard before, but I don't think I've heard their music before. I've heard of the name, but it's I think that's music?
I don't know. Honestly, the very first thing that popped into my head when you said that was that it was a gross mispronunciation. Kind of like one of my coworkers' daughters had a crush on a movie actor that we all know as Joaquin Phoenix, and she called him Joaquin.
I see.
Yes. No, it's Joaquin. No, it's Joaquin. No, it's Joaquin. Yeah. So that was my first thought, was that, it's very possible a band that we all know and recognize just horribly mispronounced.
There's a tour dates. Oh yes, it's a British acid jazz band. I see. Jamiroquai.
There you go.
So yes, I can confirm I've never heard any of their music. Because I don't listen to acid jazz. I don't rightly know what acid jazz is.
Melt your brain, man.
I bet so, I bet so.
Apparently I spun my head really fast and I flung my earbud.
I couldn't tell you where it is because I can't see it either. Maybe every song you've ever heard is acid jazz. Wow, Cinderella's an acid jazz band? Could have fooled me, I thought it was rock.
You and your pigeonholing.
Pigeonholing?
Labeling. Gatekeeper.
What? What? I'm not gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Cinderella isn't a real acid jazz band.
Okay, they weren't trying.
They weren't trying to be known. I keep forgetting to bring that axe. Grab the other stuff that's in the area. I thought there were other bits that I missed. I was over here briefly. I wasn't here long. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's some over there too. Can I pick it up? Yes, I have to carry weight. You'll have to forgive me, Bugs. I'm not really in a position to fight you at the moment. Now I am.
Now we are prepared to fight you. Do you know where that quote is from?
No. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Three Musketeers with Kiefer Sutherland and Oliver Platt.
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell. Oh, Charlie Sheen. And Rebecca De Mornay, Tim Curry.
Lots of big names in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a classic line from Oliver Platt. Basically, the king's men were coming to arrest them, and he's like, you need to stop and wait because we're in the middle of something here. And they quickly talked to each other, and then it was, okay, now we are prepared to fight you. And they, of course, proceed to didn't defeat the king's guards. That is a good movie. That is one of my top ranking movies. It's up there with Princess Bride. Where
Really?
If I see it, if I was flipping channels on the TV and I saw it, I'd have to stop. I'd have to watch. Like some people feel that way about Roadhouse. I'm kind of keep or toss on that one with Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott. They're like, oh yeah, when Roadhouse is on, you've got to stop. It's like, I like it and everything, but it's not all that. But yeah, Three Musketeers with Kiefer Sutherland. Well, that whole crew really. You got to stop. Same thing with Legend. That's another Tim Curry movie. And Mia Farrow, and not Mia Sara, and Tom Cruise. That's another classic you just got to stop and watch.
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's one that you girls never got into, and it kind of surprised me because it was such a strong fantasy movie.
Legend, huh?
But it was, well, you're dealing with. I mean, Tim Curry's character is literally called Darkness. I mean, so he was not a good guy. He was the devil's son, So and he was trying to take over the world. Or not the world, but everything, trying to take everything over. But yeah, another classic Tim Curry movie. Like Clue. Clue's another one.
Clue's a great one.
Again, Tim Curry. There you go. That when it's on, you're like, yep, yep.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the electronic songs, I think it's by Danny Deluxe, maybe, is called Darkness. And
Oh yes,
that's where
yeah,
that's where they
they've
reference
got
that movie.
they've got a soundbite from the movie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember hearing that song for the first time and being like, oh, why does that guy kind of sound familiar?
Yep.
Tim Curry.
It's like, and Tim Curry, and Tim Curry, and Tim Curry, and Tim Curry. And you know, you've got the classic Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Do you know what movie this is from? Tim Curry plays this one character, and he's like, I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by, it was either capitalism or communism, and I don't remember. And he has to take a breath before he's like, I think it was capitalism. He's like, I'm gonna go to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space. And it was funny mostly because he was trying not to laugh, so you can see on his face that he's about to break.
No, I don't know because he's done the Muppets to Rocky Horror Picture Show and everything in between. So no, that doesn't ring a bell at the moment.
He's playing some military dude, but it's like a silly version of a military dude, of course. It's not a serious position. I should say not a serious role. It's obviously from a funny movie. There are other things over here. Yes. Yep, I see Yogglith. That's his little summon site. Apparently it's common to find Yogglith before you find his big viziers. So I think it's kind of funny.
Part of it has to do with how grandiose they are.
It's a very big spot. It's hard
you
to
can-
miss Yogglith.
Yeah, you can spot them from far.
I think that's how we found Yogglith too, was we just happened across him. We didn't end up finding his big vizier. I know we've paused a lot, but this is bothering me. I gotta look it up. How's it been? Is it this? Yeah, uncorrupted space. IMDb Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. It's a video game. Oh, well, that would explain it. Yep, okay, I did quote that correctly. He plays Premier Cherdenko. Yes, but yeah, that was a video game. It wasn't a movie. It's Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this stuff. Anyway, I've seen that clip floating around for a couple years now. Like I said, the main reason that it's funny is that he looks like he's about to break character and just start laughing.
Well, and Tim Curry is one of those. When he decides to go full ham overacting, yes, right?
Very silly.
Or when he decides he's going to play it straight, yes.
He does both pretty well.
You're right, and you know, equal villain, comedian, romantic interest. You know,
Really?
yeah. It's just I've seen him in so many different roles, and he's not one that's easy to categorize because he can play so many.
Cool. I think
Now
obviously I
he
haven't.
tends to have a lot of fun playing, you know, the evil characters, the over the top evil.
Right, yeah. And I think that's primarily where I've seen him. I mean, Clue isn't like he's not over the top in that one, or at least not over the top evil in that one, depending on which ending you get. But I think it's like I've seen him in Clue. I believe he was in Fern Gully as well.
I believe he does the voice in Fern Gully.
Yeah, he voices the gunk dude. Which don't come for me. I know he's actually got a name. I just don't remember it. My best friend loved Fern Gully. I think it's still her favorite movie to this day. So apologies, I don't remember the antagonist's name. But I do know it was Tim Curry. So yeah, I guess I've seen him in neutral and evil roles. I don't think I've seen him in, I guess, like a quotations good role, like playing a good character.
Yeah, he tends to not be. But I not necessarily like the hero character, but like the well-intentioned bureaucrat, maybe.
Yeah.
Where you know he's harmless. He's not trying to be evil. He's not trying to take over something. You know what I mean? He's just there.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely in a supporting role.
We have a single piece of iron, everyone. We can call this stream a success.
Mm-hmm. How ironic.
Aha! I see you. I demand your eyes. Wow, that didn't even kill you right away. Come hither, fool! Didn't even see me coming. There's a song about that. Oh. Well. Seems neither of us were at our best on that one. Okay, I don't see any more fellas. I see a fella. Eyes! How did you... I was running right at you. He just didn't register that I was there. Did I leave something? I left something over there. A necktail. So if I jump over here and then run over here for a second, will I see more fellas spawn in? Oh, be careful. Don't want to go through that portal. Not yet. Not this time. Maybe not. We got some eyes out of it, though. Yeah, anyway, good actor, Tim Curry. How did we even get over here? We were talking about a different movie. I know we were talking about the space thing, but that's not what started it. Because we talked about Tim Curry, which led into that.
We were talking about. We are not prepared to fight you at the moment. Essentially.
Yeah, we are now prepared to fight you. Yes, yeah, it was that one, the Three Musketeers. Because we were talking about like a star-studded cast and whatnot. And Tim Curry is also in that movie.
He's the main protagonist. Antagonist. Sorry.
I was gonna say, what?
Yep, Count Richelieu.
What movie am I thinking of that has... Oh, I'm thinking Robin Hood Men in Tights. Which that's Mel Brooks?
Yep, Mel Brooks.
Yeah, yeah. Because he did Blazing Saddles as well.
And Young Frankenstein. And
Young Frankenstein, yeah. And Spaceballs.
Several others. Almost all of them pretty strong parodies.
Yeah, yep. I remember there's this, and I've already talked about it on stream before, I had to have. There's this one scene in Blazing Saddles where, the main character, and I don't remember,
Gene Wilder's character?
No, Gene Wilder's character is a supporting character. He's not a main character. Well, he might be like, he's like the deuteragonist. He's not the...
Cleavon Davis? That's not right. Shoot.
Now we look this up. Blazing Saddles. Mel Brooks. Let's click on that. Writers. Cleavon Little.
That was close.
So Cleavon Little, he plays a character, he plays the new sheriff of a town that is,
Very prejudiced.
very prejudiced, and he is a black man, so obviously they're prejudiced against him. So it's rough going in the beginning. And Gene Wilder's character goes on about, like, you gotta remember, these people are like, you know, it's like kind of salt of the earth kind of people, you know, and kind of like along those lines of, like, you know, along the lines of salt of the earth, but I don't remember what else he says. But it's this kind of long, drawn-out thing, and then he goes, you know,
stupid people.
Yeah. I think he's like, you know, morons. And it actually made Cleavon kind of crack up.
Yep.
Because
There's all of the Mel Brooks movies are loaded with improv.
Yeah. I think part of why that scene even made it in was because he was kind of having a hard time with, even though it was fictional prejudice and fictional racism, it still kind of hurt to hear over and over and over again as they're going through the script.
Mm-hmm.
So he was kind of having a rough day. And so Gene Wilder, you know, I believe that whole sequence was improv. The whole "you got to remember these people are morons" thing. I think that was improv, and he was trying to get him to laugh. Trying to help him feel better. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it was. I think that's what I heard.
I've already written it down and used quotation marks.
Oh, yes, of course. That's going in the Wikipedia article now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Immortalized forever.
Yep, it is officially in the Tusarapedia.
Oh, Tusarapedia! I don't think that exists. Rodents of unusual size, I don't think they exist. Now that's Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1771. When is 1771? Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna try not to find anything dark. The first thing I saw was a plague. Oh, interesting. The Dutch merchant ship, and I'm gonna butcher this, Vro Maria sinks off the coast of Finland. Captain Raymond Lorenz and his crew escape unharmed. Oh, and then right underneath it, the opera Ascanio and Alba.
Ascario?
No, it's an N. Ascanio and Alba by Wolfgang Mozart, age 15, premieres in Milan.
There you go.
Those are both in October. I should pick a different month. You're getting your own Wikipedia dedicated entirely to anything you say and follow up with, don't quote me on that. Oh my gosh. How long would that page be?
And sound clips of
Me actually saying it?
No, of heavy breathing and dear Beth.
No.
Dear Beth.
No. It would be you. How long would that page be? All the things I've said followed closely by don't quote me on that. Oh no. Oh, I don't even remember what I was meant to be doing.
Were you fixing equipment? Were you harvesting stuff?
Oh, I was dropping things off.
Clearing your inventory?
Yeah. Where's the cart? I might have already finished it. Oh boy. I would get an absolute kick out of that if that were ever brought into the world.
Well, it's like when, and I've told this story before, where when you had your wisdom teeth taken out and you were medicated, and you were so worried that you were going to do something embarrassing, and
Yeah.
it would be memorialized, and
Immortalized, you mean?
so memorialized.
Why memorialized?
I don't know. That's just the flavor I chose to say it.
Okay, well, I thought it was immortalized, as in, like, it will live on forever.
But both would be correct, because it lives on in memory.
But memorialized is kind of a sad connotation.
Yeah, more fatalistic.
Yeah.
But you're talking to me. So anyway, moving on.
Yes, so
but-
I was afraid I was going to say something embarrassing, because you've
Right.
seen all those videos online of people getting their wisdom teeth removed, or like they're in a hospital and they have to be on painkillers or something,
Right.
and they just get goofy.
Yep.
So I was worried that was going to happen to me.
And so I joked that I had actually recorded her and posted it to YouTube. And we were sitting in the living room one day, and I'm like, no, seriously, I did, ha ha ha. And I started typing in her name, and her name came up.
Like Blank's wisdom tooth removal.
Yes, her
My real-
first name.
Yeah, my real life nickname,
And wisdom teeth removal or something like that.
and something actually came up.
And there were like 8 videos that came up. And of course they weren't her. It was just random people that happened to share her same first name. But yeah.
Fear 5000 for
Yeah.
a split second.
Yep. She's like, "Are you serious?" And then of course the little thumbnail loaded. It was nope. Like dang.
It was funny. It was funny, but like for some reason I was super worried about it. It's like I'm gonna say something embarrassing. I'm gonna make a fool of myself, and I'll never live it down. And in a way, I did, because the whole ride back, I just kept saying over and over, "Did I say anything embarrassing? Did I say anything embarrassing?" So in a way, I did, but not in the way that I thought was gonna happen. At least this I can kind of live down and laugh about. Alright, so yes, there's you, and then the goop, and then the goblin. Yay. You, the goop, and the goblin. Story written by no one, at least as far as I know. It doesn't exist yet. You can turn anything into a book title. Don't quote me on that. A memoir. An autobiography. I wonder what the difference between a memoir and an autobiography is. Because when someone
I
is
don't
writing,
remember.
someone is writing their memoirs, so I guess memoirs are a form of autobiography, but not all autobiographies are memoirs? Question marks? There are many things in this world that I don't know. And I've probably forgotten more than I can remember right now. I've kind of always had a net negative when it comes to information. Alright, well, get rid of this. I can probably just... I'll see if I can speed straight over to Yogglith over there. If I can do it, yippee. If I can't, then I guess I can't. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, it won't take long to get over there. Lots of tall rocks. There they are. The sight that I've been waiting for. Hi, not you.
Cloudberries.
Cloudberries. Cloudberries and death skeetos. Oh, he was a 1-star. I'm not gonna pick those yet. Because... I saw you coming. Can you come over here away from the cloudberries at least? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that. Oh, jeez. Hi. I'm gonna try to pick them now, actually. I think I'm far enough away I won't aggro them. Not unless I want to. Which I will. In a minute. Not while I'm picking berries, though. Uh-huh.
So Ron is clarifying that memories are more emotive and subjective, telling the story of one's life, and autobiographies are like a history of oneself, very factual and in chronological order.
Oh, I got a crit. Gotcha. That makes sense. No, keep coming this way. Open the gate. Stop having it be closed. More cloudberries. As long as they don't move. Did I spell that wrong? Yes, I did. How did you not notice? You were looking right at me. Once again, invisible to the naked eye. You would think gleaming flame metal armor would be pretty easy to spot. You'd think wrong. Secret stealth bonus to this armor, apparently. I'd say that jokingly because there isn't, but well, imagine if there was. But it might as well. That's at least 2 or 3 fellas that I've come across that should have seen me but didn't. What's that? Oh, the summon spot? Returned. Aw, look at the little hand. Yes, okay. So we officially made it to Yodlith. That's what I wanted to do. Guess we could explore the rest of this little... is this a peninsula? Or... no? I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not entirely clear on it anymore. There we go. Imagine you're dealing with a mosquito problem and you just pull out an axe. Like you just grab the hatchet from the garage. Like, yep. This is how I'm gonna take it out. Have I been over there? I have been over there. Cool. Ah! I didn't even see him there. Can I get rid of the rest of this fog? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes. Good. Okay. There's a little patch as well of plains right there. It's 3 of them. And have I been over there before? I have actually been over there before. They're separated by oiter. Lots of it. there's that fourth skeeter. I was like, there's 3, but they travel in pairs. Aha! This would be an interesting place to try to fight Yogg-Lith. Him being right next to the water like this. If mosquitoes were the size of a person's hand and as long as an arm, that would be quite reasonable. I agree. I would also be a lot more scared of mosquitoes if they were that big. I feel like they would be... I would be super not cool with them if they were that big and still wanted to drink my blood. Do you think they would still be called mosquitoes, or would we just call them vampires? Or like vampire bugs or something like that? Is it going to rain? Yep. Bug unaffected by rain. Realistically, bugs are affected by rain though, right? You don't really see them flying as much. Same with birds. You don't really see them flying when it starts raining. I gotta say, this goes further north than I was expecting it to, but I guess I shouldn't be so surprised given how big this gap is. There's another bug. Come here, bug. Hey, is that what I think it is over there? Hold on, we got a little berry zone, or I'll take care of this, but... We're spending more time in the plains than I initially intended to. We got some locks out of it, so it's fine, but I was looking for... The initial plan was Grey Dwarf Eyes. Anyway, yes. It looks like there's a bonfire over there. Which means fueling camp. Oh, wow. 4 of them right there. Oh, crap. And the sludge. So I must be wary. Oh. Well, this spot is just jam-packed. Should I set up here or somewhere else? I think this is fine. Rocks. About to say. It's like, anytime you're ready, Portal. I know I spelled it right. I didn't put the cart back up here, did I? I did! Yay! Okay. A raindrop is denser than a bug, meaningfully large compared to them, and falls from a great height. Indeed. It would probably do some damage. Wow.
Well, technically, a raindrop is just a speck of dust that's containing water.
Oh, really? I don't know where these guys came from. If they came from the village or if they came from over there. Probably over there, since it's closer.
So you took that seriously, but it is halfway serious, but it's also halfway a joke.
Oh. Oh, of course. He's got the fella on him. My stamina. meant to block that. Like that.
It's actually both runs.
Oh.
All raindrops start off as snowflakes. In the upper atmosphere, they just melt on the way down.
Hmm.
So technically, every time it rains, it actually starts off as snow.
So when it rains, you can say, it's snowing!
Yep.
Shieldy boy. My stamina! Oh shit, and there's locks.
That bone mass.
I do have bone mass, I know.
You talk about the perfect time to use it, so you get swarmed.
I'm not really getting super swarmed at the moment. No, it's...
I'm
The
just
locks
saying,
haven't noticed me.
this is when you typically freak out and run around going, right?
No, right now it's stamina.
When
Do
you're,
it.
when you're fighting the fullings
Feelings.
is when you typically freak out because it's a whole bunch.
Being hunted! Oh, this is perfect timing.
A whole bunch of low-level characters coming at you at the same time. And you're constantly running around because you're out of stamina.
Gotcha. I see. Get him! Oh, sorry. I forgot you guys were still a thing. Get him! Get him! Yeah! Good job. Oh, my stamina again. Oh, I blocked a little bit there. Oh, I think he took that one. All right, wolves. That was 4 right away. Any other fellas? Besides the wolves, I mean. I think we're just down to wolves now. Oh!
Ron, you're probably correct.
What?
That not all rain starts off as snowflakes. So I will concede that I'm probably mistaken.
Well, at least you didn't say don't quote me on that, so now we can quote you.
Just because I'm willing in public to acknowledge that I make mistakes.
Okay. Hey now. You don't feel rested anymore. You know, I'm not surprised I don't feel rested anymore, given what's just happened. Do I have enough wood to... Yes, I do. I'm gonna start setting it up so that this stuff doesn't disappear. And hey, we got more locksmith out of it. We made it to Yogglith. We've gotten a few more Grey Dwarf eyes. We've gotten a lot more wood. We've gotten a single piece of iron. And, you know, just do some additional exploring out here. With still a little to go on the northern front, but you know what? Some significant progress right there. But we are at the end of the stream. It is the time. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to come here. I will go ahead and start doing the stuffs and the things. So, the top link will take you to my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing in game. If there's any delays or cancellations to stream, you'll find that there as well. This is the end of the Smleem. Yes, that is very true. True and correct. The stream and the Smleem. The VODs channel will take you to the YouTube channel where I've been posting all the VODs. I pretty much wait a week and then post the VOD from the last week. So the one from last Wednesday will be going up pretty soon here. And if you want an alert to let you know when the VODs are up and you don't necessarily follow the YouTube channel, there is a role in Discord that I've got a pinned message that you can react to. So I can give you the role of VOD enjoyer, and then when the VODs go up, that's where you'll find it. And last but not least, this link will take you to a GoFundMe for a friend of mine who is currently saving up for top surgery. Every little bit helps, and even if you just want to share the link, he would really appreciate that. I don't really have anything else in the works besides more Hollow Knight on Friday, as far as I know. If there's any changes, again, Discord's your best bet in hearing about it. Any questions, comments?
I got nothing new.
Nothing new? Alright. Well, let us see where we can raid for the evening. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where are we going? I'm gonna send you guys to Office Drummer, who's currently doing a backyard show, playing his drums. He's got the lights set up. He's jamming to tunes. So we'll start the raid in this direction. Again, more Hollow Knight on Friday as far as I know. If that changes, I'll let you know. And yeah, that's really it. Not even any snide remarks. Yep, no snide remarks this time.
Nope.
You save them up for next time?
Sure.
Alright.
I hit you with a few earlier.
You did get me with a few of them. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so you're saying you used them all up during stream and now you don't have any for now?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm selective as to when I use them.
Okay, I see. Alright, well the raid is ready. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream and we will see you folks next time.
Bye.
Bye everyone!